gets too hot, everybody sing hey yo. Tell them turn it up till they can't no more. Let's get this started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gon' turn it up till it gets too hot, everybody.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And we're gonna do What If Deku Was a Villain Part 6. When Dabi and as Death doing their mission, they got some weak villains, mid-class villains with them. They're going to let's just say a small country, and they took it over. They're using it as a base there. Then Dabi and those low-class villains and mid-class villains, they're making a secret weapon. And the heroes hear about this. This is one of the smallest countries, and the heroes hear about this. They get one of those airships from the army. One of those big airships when you just go out like that one. It's like the Captain America movie, the first one. It's like it on GTA with those two big things. It could change to a chopper into a plane. Is that one? And he's doing that, and the heroes on top of the island, they see this big ass weapon. The villains is almost done with it. The heroes is dropping down, and there's one top hero there, Endeavor, and some middle class and some weak class heroes. And all the villains need is one piece to finish the weapon. And then one of those low-class villains got the piece of the thing for the weapon. Then Endeavor shoots a fire blast next to the villain. He said, "Halt, villain. I can heat up. I can knock you out, or you can come quietly. This is your two choices. I can knock you into prison, or you can come with me so I don't need to physically hurt you. That's your two choices." Endeavor says that. And the low-class villain says no. He snap his fingers, and you see an army of villains. And then you see another army is the heroes, and they're fighting. And this low-class villain is going to buy SDF, and she's about to place this in. And then Endeavor shoot a fire blast. Then Dabi protect her with her a blue fire shield. And Dabi used with a fire fist punch at Endeavor. That's what Dabi's doing. Then Endeavor blocks it, knees him in the stomach, and Dabi is almost knocked out, but he keeps going. Then he used like a fire phoenix punch that almost got and never shaken almost. And this is about the time of when the manga that anime starting, and then when they go to the I'm just gonna say everybody for this main cast is 18 now. And let's say that that the wolf guy, he's still in there, but I was about to say some mind, you know. What was hanging now? Dang. Eisen is still suspicious of this one guy. And that's it. And then everybody's 18, and and Bakugo gets one for all. He practiced it for 10 months because All Might's not there, because he's practicing with Bakugo, and he gets a hand with it. He can only use, let's say, at the beginning of the for the beginning of the anime, he can use like 19% of one for all. And everybody in the main canon except Deku. No, hold up. No, Deku's not in there. Someone's gonna be Field, and it'll be Deku's sister, Izumi. Yeah. And yeah, and Bakugo and Izumi are dating in this one, and yeah, everybody still is in here. Then Aizawa tell them all, if you know the Akatsuki, tell me immediately. Do anybody know these villain names, or do you just know the faces? They don't know anybody's faces because they got the hats on, except because they already know Tsukiyomi and Aizen, but they don't know because Aizen's dead. Maybe Aizen's just faking it. And Bakugo and Izumi says, we know Deku. Wait, who's Deku? Yeah, they said, who's Deku? And Eraserhead says, you idiot, you just said you know. Then Bakugo and Izumi says, let me just think a little bit. It's hard. Then Eraserhead says, how is it hard to remember a person, you idiot? I should slap you now, how stupid you are. Then Bakugo and Izumi says, oh yeah, I think, him, that loser, he was quirkless. And everybody just said, what, a quirkless? Where's the quirkless now? He's just, this is what everybody thinks. Everybody, except Eraserhead, because this one hero is a real hero. He is one. And his name is Izuku Midoriya. That's his name. Yeah, he's my brother. We are twins. Twins? We never got a good look at him. What? All he told us, it was Deku. That's his name. He says he's gonna bring this world to this. No, he said he's gonna bring the world to its knees. Then Bakugo and Izumi starts laughing, and then the whole class started laughing. That's funny. But Deku's died years ago. That worthless Deku. He thinks he's better than everybody else just because he keeps on blaming my girlfriend over here on doing these things at his house. Good thing he died those years ago. I almost forgot about him. Almost forgot about him until you brought him up. He was useless. He was useless to the whole family. He's good. He's better off dead. Then the whole class started laughing. Yeah, he probably was useless. We didn't even need him around us. Then Eraserhead says, "Shut up, you idiots. Do you really?" No. He says, what do you mean? Did you torture him? They said no. You sure about that? I know how crookless people has to be treated. If I hear you tortured this man, and this is the reason why he's turned into a villain in the first place, with your stupid ass. That's what Eraserhead is told to Bakugo and Izumi. And when they go on to do their hero thing, they see, they don't see nothing. They're doing the thing. We call back to the fight. Almost all the heroes are dead or captured. Then Endeavor has to escape. And he did escape, barely. But he did get burned on his left side. But he can, recovery girl can heal him a little bit. No, halfway. Yeah. And then S-Def, yeah, S-Def. We do the put all the parts together. Then she put one piece, and she did that. Fix it, no, something like that. She did that. Then let's just say some random island and no one's on it. Then Dabi put his right hand in the weapon. Then he's using his fire quirk. And this machine makes it stronger, like, let's say 100 times stronger than All Might in the anime. I'm not saying Prime, I'm not saying that one, but 100 times stronger, like that. And this can blow up an island. And they took, let's say, almost everything from all the countries, almost everything, almost. They only take like 2 or 3 things from there. And all the countries know about this, and they send some heroes to figure out what they're doing with the things they took. My bad. Just doing something. And And then they Deku and somebody else who got up to the rank of high class villain, just like Deku and everybody else. This guy is so smart. He's like the only one who's doing this. This guy made a moon base on the moon, and he made like a teleporter there. It's like a 200 miles apart from like the space of the moon base, 2 miles. And then them fix it up, make sure they can put traps if they want to, like that. And then they put the weapon in it. Now they can shoot it anywhere from the moon. They can shoot anywhere. They can shoot anything from space. It's only 2 ways to connect it. To the island base where the Deku's teammates are. That's one way to get there, or a spaceship, and that's another way. And they do got some defenses for some spaceships, and they're just practicing on some meteors, and this one's big as, let's say, big as just like a random country, but smaller than Germany. It's smaller than that. It's not Germany, but it's like a random country. It's like that, but smaller than that. As big as that. And how the power of this is only with Dappy's fire, his blue fire, and the machine can absorb Dappy's fire, so he don't need to be there. All Dobby needs is rest. That's all he needs. So he can do this all over, this process again. If the machine absorbs, like, say, 150% of Dobby's fire, it'll be the half of a size of America. That's how much firepower they have right now. If the heroes know about this, they can protect the cities and countries, but they don't know about it yet. It's only at like 2%. And they're just guarding this so that they don't take this down or use it as their cells. I know that because they don't want the government to have this, all the government around the world. And then Deku, after college is done, they just walk off and go into their homes. Then Bakugo and Izumi sees. They see Deku, but when they look again, they see nothing. And they keep doing, and then they keep seeing Deku everywhere. And by the way, Deku's like 80 times stronger than All Might. No, one for all, like, times 180. He's that strong with his Beyond Human. It was Beyond Human and Shadow Flame. Yeah. Beyond Human. That means he can survive in space if he goes in there and trains in it. And like that. It'd be tough to kill him. I'm saying tough, but tough. But it is a way to kill him. I'm just saying it. And every quirk, it has to be a weakness. Some quirks. Some. And that just seizes. Then Bakugo use 19%, and he sees Deku just playing with him. Then Bakugo use a explosion around them, and Deku starts moving, and they actually see Deku. Who are you? You could call me Deku. I bring this world to his knees, and you will see firsthand. You scum. Bakugo says, you're not Deku. Deku has no quirk. Then Deku looks up, and they actually see Deku's face. Nice to see you, Kachan. Then Deku says that. And Izumi's sister. Then Deku almost gonna stab Izumi. Then Bakugo grab Deku's sword, but Bakugo cannot even hold it. It's going to the ground, and Bakugo is slamming down on the ground. Bakugo can't move, and Deku used the heavy metal of this whole entire world, even out of space. He made a whole type of metal. It's like Thor's, but it's even heavier than that. Thor's hammer. And Deku used his hatred, anger, and bloodlust in this sword. The same amount of bloodlust or hatred as him, or just pure jealousy, just like that, or somebody who want to get stronger, just in an evil way, can pick up this sword up. Bakugo cannot pick this sword up at all. But he's getting jealousy, but he cannot pick this up. I'm talking about evil jealousy. Want to kill somebody jealousy. But Bakugo is not doing that because he want to become a hero. And then All Might comes in, punches Deku. Then Deku grabs his sword from Bakugo. Deku sent into like 10 buildings, and he just disappeared. Before even All Might come, just jumps in, punches Deku. Deku makes a symbol on his sister's back and Bakugo's back. Before All Might just comes in and just slap the fuck out of Deku. And and he did that, and Deku used a dark flame slash at All Might. A dark flame slash. It's like an X. And All Might had to protect Bakugo and Izumi. And he got a scar, a X, just like Luffy's scar, but it's almost to his bone, almost. Then Deku just disappeared. And should I make this a finale? Should I? I'm not doing the war arc. I'm not doing. Should I do Shield? If you guys want me to do these, or do you guys want this to be the finale? I just want you guys to let me know. If you guys do want me to let me to be this, no. If you guys want to be this finale, I would. And that's, or you guys don't want to. If you guys want this be continued, no, what am I talking? Yeah, no, because it's not continued yet. Yeah, you guys, yeah. I need more into it. Yeah. Okay. I'm just, if you guys want to, then in Deku and Toga are dating, and Toga is in Akatsuki. She's in the top rank with Deku. They're just making out, and Esdef and Dabi's making out. Esdef and Dabi's in the moon base, and Deku's in the main base. On his like a throne. It's like a throne. No, it's like a throne, but you can see like a couple thrones with him. But Deku got a different color. It's like a golden and a half silver. It's like that. You can tell who's the boss of this whole organization of villains. Then you see left and right hand. They belong. The right belongs to Dabi, and the left hand belongs to Aizen. And then after that, everybody knows whose Deku is. Then Deku goes back to his home and kills his parents slowly. And then he killed his father. Then he he broadcasted to the Japan, and everybody sees this. They see him torturing a woman, but Izumi and Bakugo know who's this woman, and it's Deku's mother and Izumi's mother and Bakugo's aunt. And I see him just torturing this woman slowly before Bakugo just going in and trying to stop this. Then Deku used a shadow flame serpent to just strangle him. Then he's just sending back to 2 buildings. And Bakugo got knocked out, and Deku killed his mother. Then he says this to the world: it's gonna be a war for your heroes, and the villains are gonna win. If you, Deku says this, no, actually, dang it, never mind, he doesn't say this. Then Deku just click the camera and he dips out of there, Eraserhead and Hawks and All Might is trying to catch Deku. Eraserhead used his quirk, and he's actually erasing his quirk, but remember, he is physically strong. He don't even need that quirk. He has 2 quirks. I'm gonna say it's separate, If, no, it's separate, but I'm just saying there's a physical, like, beyond human. It's like a mutation quirk. And Azawa can't do that because it's a mutation. So I'm saying that. The only thing a race here can erase is his fire. And he did that. And Deku is skilled with martial arts, with almost all of them. And plus, in his swords, it's a quirk-based swords, and it's an object. And that means if one frog get these swords, he can use the same quirk as Deku. This is just the fire and darkness, even light, of these swords too. He cannot steal the quirks of these swords. He can't. It's impossible. He cannot steal Deku's quirk either. He can't steal two of them because it's like it's bonding to him to like a venom. Then they just jump Deku. He used his shadow flame tornado, and it's a bunch of cuts, and he just cuts All Might and Hawks. He's about to cut Eraserhead, but Eraserhead used that scarf around him. He barely got cut it in half, barely. Then All Might's trying to go 2 punches, trying to finish this off with 59%. Deku used a sword block. Then he just used the back end of the sword just to knock out All Might. And then try to stab All Might in the heart. Then Hawks used his feathers, used a sword. He blocked it. Then Deku says, "You really trying to challenge me with a sword? Don't make me laugh, you stupid heroes." And Deku used what was it? Come on, you little.
This is my sword technique. Blade steel. I'll repurpose those receptors to see only what's necessary. Seventh secret sword, Raiko.
Deku used his 7th secret sword, Raiko. And he used that on Hawks. He cut his feathers in half, but I'm just saying that because this is a quirk, it can heal his feathers just in time. And then Noir and Jump Sprite, wherever her name is, and Noir and All Might jumps Deku. Almost captured Deku, almost. Then Deku used a shadow flame. No, he used a domain expansion only with his fire. They see the world as Deku sees it, on fire, shadow flames, fire everywhere. They see their students, they see everybody they knew dead by his hands, by his sword. And they see his sword glowing dark black. It's like a dark, but dark grayish black. That's That's his fire. And they say in the same time, those blades are demons. And Deku says yes. And Deku Aizen uses like a little illusion on these swords. Deku uses one of those stones on his swords to just say if he just presses it with some force, it will make like an illusion. If Deku want to make his, Aizen makes like an illusion. If Deku wanted to make a illusion, if Deku wants everybody to see what he sees, yes, he sees a world burning in ash. And that's what they see. And all they see is Deku's blades glowing. And they see they're about to die by Deku's hand. And they're almost, half of them are afraid and they're trying to fight back. They can't because there's like a illusion. And Deku is escaped and they don't know this because Deku don't have this quirk. It's in the stones. And this illusion will stay forever. They will see this on repeat every day. It's just like the Netflix series Lucifer. Can't say his name. Damn. It's like that. It's like a repeat. You don't even know what's happened. And half of them is getting killed by him, and they don't even know they're still there. They just see him kill almost all of them. I'm trying to stop this, but he can't do nothing. And then they say this is just fake. This is fake. Noir is in a corner, just applesauce, crossing her legs in the corner, just looking down on her knees in the corner, just crying. This can't be happening. I failed. I can't show my face to anybody. This is torture. This is just pure devil. This is just a demon incarnate. I can't. And then somebody just broke that illusion. It was like a hero who can break illusions. And they say, thank you. I saw a nightmare and I don't want it to happen. What do you saw? We saw what that villain see every day. He wants and he's gonna get it. Destruction of this whole world. And they also see some blue fires too. And they also saw heads of some heroes they know. They see Bakugo. They don't even see Bakugo. They see Bakugo getting tortured by Deku. And Izumi by him. And Deku doing this And Deku's doing this for slow as possible. He's not even giving them a break. And that's will be it. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe. If you guys want a part, I think this is part 6. I would say 7. If this is 6 or 7 or something, I think no 5. It's 5 or 6. It's 5 or 6 or 7. It's something right there. But I'll leave a comment down below if you guys want another what if, or you guys want a dragon what if. Bye and peace out. Bye.